This video is probably not going to go over well in the tractor community, but this is my honest opinion. I don't like my cab tractor. Why, you ask? Well, there's several reasons. So first and foremost, I always dreamt of having a cab tractor. And I was, that was the dream, right? That's the big goal. Everybody always wants to, have a nice climate controlled cab and, et cetera, et cetera. So I was willing to pay, $10,000 or $12,000 more just for this cab. But the reality of it, after having it for 2 years, is I would have much rather spent more money on 10 more horses than the cab. There's a few different issues with it. One, it didn't fit in that garage door. I actually had to lift the thing up. So it's something that you got to be aware of if you're ever working around somebody's pole barn or something like that. It's a lot taller. It's actually taller than most skid steers. It's just over 8 foot. Actually, just under 8 foot, excuse me. And the AC is great if you're doing a long-term job. But most of my jobs are in and out, and I don't spend like 8 hours a day because I don't enjoy brush hogging. Don't do it that often because I, run a business, and everywhere I go, I seem to run into problems with it. So I actually bought a whole nother tractor just to do the brush hogging. Don't want to damage this thing because I'm always finding random stuff and long story, but don't like it. Hate the tilling. Anything really off the PTO except for maybe the auger stuff. So there's no real benefit for me having this. I love doing dirt work, and dirt work kind of shuts down when everything freezes. So that's the only other benefit of having the cab is a couple days out of the year, I can, work in nasty cold weather that would be freezing on an open station, but it doesn't justify the amount of money that you need to have to get one of these things. And last but not least, a lot of people don't talk about this, but there's a greenhouse effect on this thing. That means at 65 degrees, you're running the AC because you are cooking inside there. And honestly, when I hop in for 20 minutes, I don't want to fire the AC up, get the whole cab cold, and do all that stuff for, 20-minute job, 30-minute job. I know this is all like first world problems, but I'm trying to save somebody some money. Because honestly, I dreamt of it, having a cab. And honestly, the reality is I'm not a big fan of them. I 100% will not be buying one again. I'll just get, bump up in class and horsepower, maybe frame size or something like that. Again, I know this is probably big time controversial. Everyone's going to call me an idiot. I don't care. This is the reality that is my business and my life, and it's just not the right fit. So just keep it in mind. I don't know if you can demo them, but these are some realities that a lot of people don't really talk about. If you want to keep it, for, doing field mows for 8 hours, it's awesome. It keeps all the bugs and insects out of you, and you don't have to breathe all that, hay fever crap and all the dust. It's awesome for that. But for what I do, just doesn't make sense. That's the truth.